divine powers are always working for us because we're doing right. A message for Juice Wrld and other aspiring artists. So I woke up to bad news because I follow my buddy Ralph Smart, and I found out that Juice Wrld has died. Yes, another music artist dying way before he should have, who knows, lived to be. Okay, 21, that's way too young. That's way too young, man. And at this point, it should be obvious for those of you who are out there that are aspiring to be music artists. The message should be clear and obvious. What are you looking to get out of this music career? Okay? Are you going into the music career to promote negative energy? Or are you going into the music industry to promote positive energy? Something to make people live a better life. Something to uplift humanity. I didn't know anything about Juice Wrld until a while back. I think when he first came out with that hit song, Lucid Dreams. And at the time, I can remember I was hanging with some teens or whatnot, working at the nonprofit agency that I used to work at. And I was hanging with some teens and we was listening to the song. And I say, who's this artist, man? All y'all like him. And it was like, this Juice Wrld, man. You don't know? This is Juice Wrld. And I'm like, I never heard of him. I had to go look him up when I get home. I was like, so what's the song about? Lucid dreams? You know, and at the time, I know what a lucid dream is. I literally know the technical term of what lucid dream really truly mean, but I don't think the teenagers did. You know, maybe they did. I don't know. But he was telling me, well, the song is not about lucid dreams, Tren. I said, what you mean? He was like, if you really listen to the lyrics, he's talking about popping pills and doing drugs. Now, this is what a teenager telling me. And I'm like, well, I guess he does know something about lucid dreams in a different way, you know, but at the time I didn't know that the lyrics of the song, you know, were about Juice Wrld talking about being on prescription drugs and how he don't know if he's gonna live or not. And he's talking about popping pills. Okay. I'm saying that to say this, folks. When you want to get in the music industry, you got to be very aware of the contracts that you are signing. Don't be quick to put your name on the line if you don't even know what's between the lines, okay? Some people or industry, such as the music industry, modeling industry, it could be any industry, you could be signing a contract to do things that they want you to do that you can't get out once you put your name on that line. Okay? And that's called selling your soul. When you signing something and you just signing it just because you're going to get the money, you're going to get the bling bling, you're going to get the lifestyle. At the end of the day, the lifestyle don't matter. Juice Wrld can't take none of the lifestyle with him. And rest in peace, Juice Wrld, because I actually thought he was a really smart artist. I can remember watching him on YouTube after these teens had enlightened me on who he was. I can remember watching him and just, you know, studying him and everything. Very intelligent guy. He seemed to be a very positive individual, you know. But when I cut on that music and I listen to him, I might jam and bop a little bit, but when he started saying certain things, it wasn't my cup of tea. But major respects to Juice Wrld and his fans out there, people who he inspired, people who he helped. Shouts out to you, okay? He was a great artist, all right? But keep in mind, folks, you cannot get negative results out of promoting negative energy. We've seen it once before. We've seen it with Tupac's. We've seen it with the greatest artist, Biggie. We've seen it with Nipsey Hussle. We've seen it with Mac Miller, who just recently died. along with Nipsey Hussle. Okay? We've seen it too often. Shouts out to Lil Wayne out there who reportedly just had a seizure a couple months back on the airplane. Same situation as Juice WRLD. He had a seizure at the airport and died. Lil Wayne had a seizure on the airplane and luckily he lived. But we also know how Lil Wayne once upon a time got down, which to each his own. But I'm just saying, make sure you get up in the morning, you get your health together. Drink your water. You eating right. Okay, treating the body, the temple with respect. You can't be putting all these drugs and all this stuff and these toxins inside the body every single day just to keep up with a lifestyle. Just so you can make better music, so it can sound good, because it sounds better when you high, or it sounds better when you on ecstasy, blue dolphins, mollies. That's ruining the body. And if the body doesn't feel good, the mind doesn't function right. And if the mind doesn't function right, what do we have? Okay, I remember once upon a time I wanted to be a music artist. And was I really good at it? To my belief, yes. But you know why I didn't pursue the career of being a music artist? Because it wasn't for me. My energy couldn't take on the energies of being in the music industry. So I stopped doing music because that energy, I could not receive it like some people who are meant to be music artists can receive it. So to all aspiring music artists, make sure that this is what you truly are created to do. Okay? Make sure that when you sign your name on these contracts, you know what you signing. You have somebody read over it and you know what you have to do. You know how you have to perform and what you have to produce after you sign the contract. Or like Nipsey Hussle, rest in peace to Nipsey Hussle, become your own independent music artist to where you don't have to work for any music company. So this message is for all aspiring music artists and for those of you who were devastated by the loss of Juice WRLD. So was I. But the last thing that I want to see happen is more young people in this generation die. Okay? Let's be positive. Live a positive life and let's promote positive energy. Thank you so much for tuning in. Peace.